this is going to be an interesting one. Today I'm running Mirror Clone Skeleton Barrel Evo. And today my goal is to get 2 clones down. By the way, this camera's like not even facing me. Hello camera. How are you doing today, guys? Yeah, and we're going to get 2 clones down, basically, on the Skeleton Barrel Evo. And hopefully, we're going to get, like, a ton of skeletons down. But that was a pretty bad Skeleton Barrel start. He's also got Mother Witch, so that's not what you love to see. I had a pretty calm day today. Worked 7 hours. Now we're clashing. Got some homework done. He's gonna play a Royal Giant. Royal Giant, huh? Was not expecting that, but we got our Dark Goblin down. That actually might be no damage. That's no damage. Holy cow, what a defense from us. And we have a Dark Goblin and a Valkyrie going down there. He's gonna get a Fisherman down, but our Dark Goblin's gonna take that out, and he's gonna get an East Spirit down. That's before it crossed the bridge, and plus our Skeleton Barrel is now able to apply some pressure, get a little bit of damage on that Mother Witch. And I'm just not going to spend a Dark Goblin. I'm not going to do anything, and we should be able to get away with this defense just using only the cannon on the Mother Witch, which she gets 1 hit, which is fine. But we're already up, 600 damage or so, so pretty good start. We're almost Evo Valk as well, so I'm just going to play a Valkyrie in the back because I don't have any other plays, and I'm going to guess he's going to want a Royal Giant soon. Also, I think Royal Giant's a pretty good matchup because they don't really have a whole lot of air defense. I mean, he has Mother Witch in this deck, but that's about it. He's gonna go for a Fireball, so I'm gonna go for Mirror Clone right now. Hold on. Holy! I think I got it off. Look how many skeletons there are. Oh my gosh! Look at the skeletons, and they take that out. Holy cow! We did it. We actually did it. It's gonna take out the Hunter as well, and he's so overwhelmed by skeletons. The Dark Goblin's doing amazing. We did it first match. I did not expect to actually have a match where that worked today because of how bad things have been going recently. But we got a Mirror Clone off, and that was so many skeletons. I'm kind of amazed, and I'm gonna guess this guy's just gonna give up or not. Well, I don't know why he wouldn't give up there. He probably should have. He's gonna use his Evo Ghost. It's just gonna die, as well as the Royal Giant is gonna die as well. He's gonna get a Mother Witch down, which is gonna get some pigs, but honestly, we're so locked in right now. We're so set. He's gonna go for a Monk, and I'm just gonna let that go, and then I can just get a Valkyrie down behind the Monk, and on the oh, he goes for a last second deflection. I was really hoping I got down the Dark Goblin before he goes for deflection, but we're gonna try to 3-crown him here. He's gonna go for Evo Hunter. I'm gonna clone all this. Clone again. Yeah, he's no shot. He gets to my side of the tower by the time he just went for a Fireball. That was funny. But yeah, the game's over. But that was crazy. It worked first try, and I was not expecting that to work at all. Also, that was a really bad clone. But we get to work, and we take the first game against Royal Giant, which is actually a pretty meta competitive deck. And this guy wasn't playing the best version he could have. He could have been playing Wizard and Evo Wizard instead of Mother Witch, but I guess he just decided to play. If he played Wizard in that deck, my whole run was cooked. Everything was cooked, except I could have probably outcycled him. But regardless, it would probably have been pretty tough to do that. Now, we have a pretty bad starting hand here. It gave me all my support cards, none of my attack cards. But that's fine. We're going to make the most of it. And he's going to go with a Lumberjack, so I literally have to cannon this. Or, I just take a ton of tower damage, but we're also, let's consider cycling our Evo Cannon, but we're not using Evo Cannon today. I'm also going to go for a Dark Goblin here because I'm expecting him to use a spell, or not. And he has Wizard himself, so playing our first Wizard player today, I was expecting that because they tend to put you against your, the worst matchups possible for you, and I thought I could catch that E-Wiz, but I didn't. And so, for some reason, they always like to. And by the way, E-Wiz Wizard, E-Wiz spawn damage plus Wizard plus Valkyrie. By the way, this guy's got every counter in the damn book, and Lumberjack because it's death damage. That's crazy. This guy literally has every single counter for me. Okay, well we're gonna have to make the most of this Evo Skeleton Barrel somehow. I don't even know how I'm gonna what I'm gonna do about this. Because if we kill the Lumberjack, death damage. If we get through the E-Wiz, he's going to spawn the E-Wiz, but he can't do that when I have the death damage. He also has Mega Knight, so this guy literally probably has, every single card you'd want when countering someone with Skeleton Barrel here. But we're just going to get our cannon down. And the Valkyrie's actually going to pull the hog, which is really funny. And I can have a chance to go. Oh, I probably should have saved up to get my little trick down, but I think this is best. I'm going to get the most damage doing this, and it'll tank for the Dark Goblin for a second. So the Dark Goblin's going to get a ton of damage, which is really nice. And I know I could have done the Skeleton barrel trick there, but I didn't really want to. We're going to go for a low E-Spirit here. Skeletons here. I don't think that'll... Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I'm going to get a Valkyrie down just to prevent as much damage as possible. This guy's probably going to go E-Wiz on top, if I had to guess. No, Evo Valk on top, and I'm just going to get a cannon down here. Oh, wow, hello. Evo Valk plus Evo Mega Knight. This is going to be certainly a push to defend. He's going to go with a Mini P.E.K.K.A. as well. I'm going to have to use a cannon to pull the Mini P.E.K.K.A. and then, I guess, just cycle, and then we can play a Skeleton Barrel because that tower hasn't really taken much damage, so I'm not really too worried about that. We actually have no direct damage, so we need a Dark Goblin or a Skeleton to get, like, a swipe, or we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Also, I'm going to go Valkyrie here because it's going to pull everything in, which is really nice, but actually wasn't an amazing Valkyrie. Also, I just took a look at the left tower there. We got a ton of damage. This guy just wasn't, I guess, paying attention to that tower, or he thought he could counter it. Also, we're going to get Valkyrie down and just take the tower, actually. We're just going to take the tower because he decided to spam. Hopefully, okay, in this last game, I'm going to try my best to get one more of those clones on the thing. And if you guys are liking this video so far, smash that like button. I've been trying to get good content out here recently, but it's just not coming out too great. But you know what? I think this video is going really well today, and this is the first time I'm recording, so I'm feeling pretty freaking fresh if you ask me. And I have a Dr. Pepper, so you know that makes it even better. No, zero sugar, too. Zero sugar Dr. Pepper. They go crazy. Now I'm gonna cycle my skeletons before I do anything here because I don't think I want a cannon here just in case he has like a hog or something. So I'm gonna okay. Was not expecting that, but I'm gonna try to defend this the best I can regardless. Okay, I think we got a good defense. Oh, I didn't even have the skeletons there. That was a waste of one elixir. No, one elixir, don't die. Okay, whatever. We already cycled our Evo Skeleton Barrel once. Also, the thing about this deck is it is super cheap. So it's like, the fact that it's so cheap makes it so easy to cycle. Also, why am I wearing this hoodie? It is a disgrace, man. For those of you who are, I mean, probably like maybe one person in my comment section is an Iowa fan. For those of you who are Iowa fans, we took a massive L on Saturday there. We played USC and man, those refs. Anyway, he's gonna go for a Firecracker to try to get some early damage. I thought maybe I could catch up with the E-Spirit. I don't, and I played a pretty bad Dark Goblin to be honest, because it's just gonna take some splash damage. But this guy's just gonna go for an Evo Mega Knight, and I think that's fine because we can get our Evo Valkyrie down to take out these bats as well as work on the hog. And this guy's going to go for a hog there, so it's going to get a lot of damage. But now we have our big-time push. We have our big clone push. He used his arrows. He does have Valkyrie, I think. I think he has Valkyrie. I don't even know. But our Valkyrie's actually going to get swiped down there. I was really hoping it got two. But here we go, guys. This is the push we've been waiting for. And I'm going to wait for a second and get the clone ready. Nice! We do it again! Oh, and he just that Firecracker just took out 37 skeleton barrels. Actually, that Firecracker was so good for him. But we get a good King Tower activation there, and he's gonna go for a mini P.E.K.K.A. in the back. I get a skeleton barrel down there. I'm actually just gonna clone this. I need some damage here, so even if we just get on the tower, I'm fine with that. Yeah, we actually get a ton of damage, and the Dark Goblin's gonna do really well against this mini P.E.K.K.A. Almost take it out. We're going to go for our cannon here. Get a Valkyrie down. That should die, the mini P.E.K.K.A. Nice. And I can go for another Valkyrie here to take care of the Firecracker so it's not too much of a disturbance. And hopefully it goes back for the Mega Knight. Nice. And he's going to go for a really weird Tesla. So I'm going to go Skeleton Barrel this lane. And I'm going to go for an arrows. I know not arrows. I know he has arrows. But I'm going to go for a clone just because it allows us to get a little bit of damage before the arrows gets down. He's going to go for a hog. I really actually don't have a lot to counter the hog, and I actually need to play a cannon here to counter the bats before we take too much damage. And I'm going to go for a skeleton barrel. Even though I can't get the double clone, I'm going to still do at least one clone here when it pops. And we can go now. And he played his Firecracker, and we still have skeletons down. And the Firecracker has to reset his shot. So nice, we get a lot of damage. But we need to remember he has hog, so we have to be careful here. I know he's gonna Mega Knight. Yep, I knew he was gonna Mega Knight. We can't use our cannon no matter what. And I'm gonna go Valkyrie here. Go with skeletons on this side to distract the mini P.E.K.K.A, but it's not gonna distract it for long. And this guy's gonna go for a firecracker there. Ooh, that Dark Goblin was really bad. I really hope... I was trying to get it down to snipe the firecracker. He's going to go for a hog. We can just get our Valkyrie down. And honestly, I probably didn't even need to cannon. But we do. And those bats are going to do a lot of damage. I didn't want to play my Skeleton Barrel because I just didn't see a reason in doing that. Also, one bat stays alive. By the way, I'm going to clone Skeleton Barrel. He's going to... Okay, he's going to Mega Knight. That's fine. We're going to clone Skeleton Barrel the back. He's going to go for an Evo Firecracker. We can go with a... Valkyrie here because it's gonna knock it back every time, so I need to have a reason to like. God, we need a cycle here. Okay, we can go cannon here. That's gonna pull the. Oh, it's not gonna pull the hog. You know what? Because it's Oh my gosh! And the Valkyrie got hit to the tower, so it didn't pull the hog back, bro. That's one way to lose a Clash game right there. If you guys like this video, smash that subscribe button. I'll see you.